Robertson and your host for the Dare to Dream Bigger Summit, where you're going to learn how to harness the power of creation, get clear about your desires, and bring your biggest dream into reality. I have an amazing expert in store for you today. His name is William Linville, and I chose him because he is all about assisting you to wake up as you. William Linville is divine essence, clear creator consciousness in a physical body. He has ascended beyond all Akashic record levels, perceptions of the truth, identifications, beliefs, etc., which allows him to obtain, download clarity on any and all topics, and so much more. William is an instrument of the universal and creator consciousness and is here to assist you in accelerating and amplifying the process of you remembering, embodying, and expanding into your creator essence and to experience all of your magnificence and much, much more. When you are in William's presence, there is no limit to what can and does take place for you as you experience all the possibilities that are available for you in a body on a planet. Hi, William. Welcome.
Well, hey, gorgeous. How you doing, beautiful? What a beautiful honor, what a beautiful gift it is to get to sing and dance and play together, opening up all these brothers' consciousness, bypassing, superseding the emotional states of consciousness, all the barriers, all the blockages, and all the bounds that have been keeping their brothers so confined within the mental framework of the consciousness that have kept their whole world so out there, way, always, constantly at bay, rather than letting it come in, open up, integrate, amplify, and open up all around them, sweetheart. So what a beautiful honoring and blessing it is to get to find and get to connect together, sweetheart.
Yes, it is, and thank you so much for being here. Before we begin, William, will you just share a little bit about who you are and what is it you do for our audience?
Well, absolutely. Well, I get to sing and dance and play with opening up patterns, collapsing, opening up emotional deities, collapsing, exposing all the density, and watching how fast it collapses, dissolves, and breaks down the emotional context and emotional conflicts and barriers that have been holding their brothers, holding them captive, conflict, and inside all these prisons and prisms at the mental level of constructs and barriers of the physicality, but also the mental levels of constructs, and also rebuilding the organs, letting the organs build up, reclaiming your physicality, reclaiming your life, reclaiming your world as your own, no longer mom and dads, grandmas, grandpas, and all of their lineages, bypassing the genetic levels, activating and accessing the DNA, the RNA, opening up and marrying your higher levels, your lower levels through the physical levels, and also reconnecting, re-embodying your creator consciousness exponentially and opening up the whole planetary matrix and the whole universalis modalities and also the whole universe entirely exponentially, and letting yourself be honored and taking in your full, complete divine resonance, essence, and presence within the whole physicality as a whole, singing and dancing, flourishing, and letting all of creation and beyond begin to open up, amplify, iridescently, blossoming, amplifying, as your heart level is radiating so iridescently, exponentially, but also your light beingness, your vibrancy, your exponential world, opening, amplifying, as the constant gifts continue to unfold. Not trying to make something perceived to be a gift. It's where you get into all these head games trying to find a gift within a gift, but literally letting all the gifts begin to unfold, irradiate, radiate, unfold all around you, rather than getting so confined, so built up that it's one physical conflict after another physical conflict, getting built up, and trying to weave your way through it, and trying to find a light where there's been so much density, but you as the light, lighting up, irradiating, and radiating through the dense matter principles of consciousness all around you. Opening up you, opening up your life stream, opening up your body principle, letting everything start to rebuild, regenerate, re-amplify through, within, throughout, and all around. Creation as a whole to complement you within your whole life stream and throughout the whole universe as a whole. And so much more, by the way. Basically, to sum it up.
Well, in that summation, I was completely expanded, and I love just listening to you and feeling the expansion as the words just pour out of you. I really love that.
And something that I such a dance to get to flourish through, not battle through.
Exactly. I love that I don't have to struggle anymore. I love that life is a dance, and just unfolding and expanding and playing. Life is playful. It's so much fun.
Oh, it's irritatingly playful. When
Now,
you let it
something
be.
I would,
But go ahead, please.
yeah, just something I would love for you to talk about that I mentioned that you know what it means to be divine essence, clear creator consciousness in a physical body. And for our audience, could you just share what that means and so people can kind of get a grasp of what that really means for them?
Absolutely. But rather than share, why don't I walk you through it?
Yeah, I would love that. That would be so much better.
Because it makes it more real,
Mm-hmm.
not perceivably hidey-flighty. Because so many get so wrapped up in polarized dualization.
Yeah.
So, right now, let's just ask ourselves, what seems to be so important for oneself and to oneself? For some, it's the beautiful homes. For some, it's the achievement in employment. For some, it's success, abundance. For some, it's the search and the seeking out of power. Fair enough. For some, it's being the best they can be for everyone else. For some, it's the family monads. For some, it's how their physicality functions, the appearance of it, the latest and greatest Coach purses, blah, blah, blah. For some, it's the next giant cowboy boots in a body on a planet. For some, it's the musculature, so forth and so forth, right? But right now, let's clear the slate. Let's get rid of all of that. Let's let, just for a moment, the most important thing here be your total divine presence. When I say divine presence, let's just let it be. How best can I light up myself, the whole planet, everyone and everything around me? Not about what I do, how I do. Not about what I can do. Just quite literally, who I am. How best can I be the lights, the vibrancy, the love, the iridescence, the instrument and the conduit that I am as I sit right here in the chair? How much can I overflow with the emanation of the brilliance as creator in the physical that I am? How much right now can I forget about everything I've thought I've known about creation as a whole? Everything I've thought I've known about every book I've ever read in A Body on a Planet. Once again, just for right now, being the overflowing presence of lightness, vibrancy, creator consciousness, and love. Lightness, whatever word best accommodates you personally, that I can be right here, right now, in a body, on a planet, not from a thought, but from a presence. Nothing else right here, right now matters except the overflowingness of expressiveness, of expandedness, of lightness, that I and only I alone can emanate omnipotently, exponentially, in a body on a planet right this millisecond. Now, I do say only I and I alone can do and be. Okay? Now, letting ourselves express. No bounds, no barriers, no fears, none of this colorful stuff for a minute, okay? Just letting the body breathe in. And exhale exponentially as if we're blowing up on the whole planet, because technically we are. Letting every facet, every particle of the whole physical instrument automatically, quite literally, it's going to start speeding up, iridescently amplifying, speeding up. Because remember, our only focal point here is, wow, how much can I and I alone express upon, be the impact upon, the expression of, exponentially, in a body on a planet of great lightness, vibrancy, passion, compassion, emanation of great love, great lightness, exponentially right here, right now. Watch even your body right now as the instrument, as the conduit, as the brilliance. Not necessarily any hyper intense, in-depth focal point to battle for, to prove, to achieve, to overcome. Once again, taking a breath, watching the cells vibrate beyond even the physical on this one. There's zero panic here. Now, let's just let it grow and grow to where there is no bounds. Okay. Now, we have no focal point per se. We have only continual openness to everything, fruition, amplifiedness, iridescence in every way. We only have, wow, hyperdrivedly receptiveness in every way. But we have nothing except letting everything around us take on its own life. Remember, our number one, if we're going to have any direction here, is to be the instrument and the conduit that we are. So remember, you and you alone can only be yourself. Now, we don't have a personality because consciousness doesn't have a personality. We don't have an identity right this second. We only have pure facets of pure light, pure love that goes everywhere. We're not too good. We're not good enough. We're none of the above. None of that even applies. Worthiness doesn't apply. Lack of worthiness doesn't apply. Lovable doesn't apply. Unlovable doesn't apply. Nothing applies. Except pure facets of pure divinity. Opening, amplifying, iridescently amplifying, exponentially. Now, our bodies are taken off. Wow, talk about seriously regenerating, right? Regenerating, rebuilding, reclaiming, becoming yours. Not that it matters, but it's a perk, okay? What's this like, sweetheart? Right here, right now. Letting everything take on its own life as its own. What's this like for you, Amel? From an experiential realm.
Just being beyond duality, just pure consciousness, just pure energy, just expanding and sending love and pure light everywhere. It just feels so expansive, so freeing, limitless.
But how much work is it not?
There is no work.
Isn't that great?
There is no work. There's no effort. It's an effort to come back into density.
But then, just to take it further, beyond no effort, wow, how easy is it becoming to let yourself, right now, right here, automatically let beyond a dream become into the physical form of a reality. The physical, tangible world coming right into the manifestational realm, quite literally, physically speaking, because you're you. There's no pushing, no fighting, no battling, not even the head level trying to talk oneself into being worthy for it, okay? Isn't that amazing? It's instantaneous. Because we're going to have a direction. Whoo-wee! Our whole world, right here, right now. We'll call it the realities, beyond realities, on and on and on, okay? Wow! We just disengaged, became pure consciousness here to let everything, and I mean everything, as your natural birthright, start to work, start to come into form. And I want to highlight for you, because there's nothing held back, right? There's no barriers, no blockages, nothing you got to work through, nothing you have to overcome, supersede, no forceful accomplishments. Isn't that amazing? Mm-hmm. Everything starts working for you. It's your natural birthright. Isn't that astounding?
Mm.
But then again, maybe too easy. So, of course, we have to create some challenges to make it worth it, right?
Of course.
Because, what is it? No strain, no gain, or whatever?
Right. Right. No pain, no gain, or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, no pain and strain, because maybe you got to pull a couple muscles to make it worth it so you can enjoy it. Right?
Right, before we feel worthy of enjoying it, right?
Now you got to prove you're worthy.
Right?
I make a lot of humor of it. Yes, I have a lot of humor with this, Kate. I have this beautiful buffet of everything right in front of me. But wait. I got to go mow the lawn first. Well, it's right in front of you. So, why do we have to go mow the lawn first? Even if it doesn't require it, we still got to go take care of it before we can enjoy. Right? Mm-hmm. It's so taught. It's so ingrained. Rather than, here I am. Mm. That's why I purposely said well beyond the personality level, which I'm going to call the egoic structure.
Yeah.
That makes things so complicated. And it is interesting how complicated it's made to be. Because even with dreams coming into the physical form, right? Sweetie, what is a dream based on?
Our subconscious.
Excuse me?
Our subconscious? Oh, you mean like our dreams, or what is a dream? Like our dream, like what we want to do, or our desires?
Well, they're kind of one and the same. There's what you want, and then desires of what we would love or like our world to look like, right? Mm-hmm. What's that based on?
Based on feelings?
Kind of. But what else is it based on?
I'm not sure.
What you've seen, heard of, experienced in a fourth-dimensional plane in a body on a planet. Isn't that great?
It is.
But what you and I are addressing and playing with right now, sweetheart, is how much more is accessible beyond what the mental level thinks it wants. Mm-hmm. Isn't that great? And it's what I call true beyond the physical dreams. Mm-hmm. I'm all for physical dreams, don't get me incorrect. Nothing like a beautiful RV, right?
Right.
You could drive all over the planet and see if it can cross the Atlantic if you have big fluffy tires, okay? But in a couple, rudders and, some propellers and all that. Now, that is so divine. You have the first RV that could float. Now, from here, it sounds great. I mean, don't get me wrong, your mobile houseboat that drives on land and goes on the ocean around. Now, that all sounds great, fun, and a blast. So let's not deny that either. But wow, there's so much more that's beyond the dream that is your real dreams, beyond what the mental level can conjure up and come to terms with, or even bring into form. That is not aware of. From the psyche, the sub-psyche, and beyond what it can even conjure up based in experience realms of what it's seen, what it's heard, even what's even at one point even been accessible and available in a body on a planet.
So accessing our pure creator essence is really going to help us get clear with what it is we really want on an essence level, not so much in our physical duality mindset.
Yeah, it's like my dream may be to be the CEO of Apple Computers until we finally get there. We finally get there and say, what the heck was I thinking? All right. Or, wow, I want to be the President of the United States, the Prime Minister of England or something. Until you finally get there and say, whew, I cannot wait to be a janitor again. Now, so, wow, what was I contemplating? But how many have been through that? Okay. So you finally have it, and then you start questioning, maybe some deep, dark, hidden secret in their depths. If I took a right turn in the second alcove of my soul, I must have had the secret that said, maybe I really don't want this. Or maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not worthy enough, so forth, so forth. But, wow, I want to know what I really, passionately would love within every single particle of my being that maybe cognitively, subpsychically, I don't know that I want yet. Isn't that great? So now we go right into our creator consciousness. Wow, show me so much more. See, bringing the physical realm into the physical form. From daring to dream is huge, which is daring to let our whole live stream start to come to life. But then we take it beyond that. I mean, that's huge. I mean, it takes a heck of a lot of willingness, passion, and courage. Now, that is gigantic, but then, wow, I want to know how much more that I even could want or let myself even enjoy. Because, wow, I got to make sure it's not going to be taken away. But now, as my creator consciousness, wow, how can it be taken away? Because now, wow, I'm opening up to so much more than I even knew or even contemplated psychically, subpsychically, emotionally, cognitively. Could even dream of or imagine what's even accessible. Isn't that fun?
It's so fun.
And now you're feeling your presence, the greater consciousness that you are. Opening, amplifying and opening. And then even beyond that, when we take it further, how many can hear all that beautiful, beautiful, quiet, subtle chit-chat going on right through the headspace? Yeah, but. And then all those other chit-chats going on. Yeah, but. What if? Isn't that fun? The idle chit-chats going on. Of why? Why not? And then, of course, well, I'm worth it. Why not? Bring it on. But way over here, the chit-chat. Now, the chit-chat is just as important as everything else. So let's bring all that chit-chat to the forefront. Because, chit-chat. So as we bring all that fun chit-chat to the forefront, because might as well get all this stuff out of the way, right? What's the chit-chat have to share? Whom is chit-chatting, really? All the beautiful facets that have shared so much of, you just can't have it. It's impossible. Whose voices are speaking? Did you see all around you?
Are you still there? William?
Price Sister Brothers, yes?
I think you disconnected for a second.
Okay. All these beautiful chit-chats that are going on from the third trimester in the womb, age 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 12. Okay? All those beautiful, lovely chit-chats that are going on in the periphery. And whose voices can we hear? They're saying you just can't have it. Oh, it's impossible. And whose voices are we hearing now? even
limiting
for the math,
voices.
to like the, okay, absolutely. But whose voices? Oh, we listen to Mass Collective.
Yes.
We listen to parents. Wow. And, of course, sometimes religions, on and on and on. So what do we let these voices know? All right. That may be accurate for you, my dear brothers. But this is my body and live stream now. Thank you for all of your beautiful input and conflicts. But wow, more the merrier. But let's claim our live streams now.
Yes.
Let's just all take a breath. Like, could we please maybe escort these dear brothers out of the building?
Yes.
All right. So let's get rid of them. Been great, been wonderful. Thank you for all these lovely, priceless, heartfelt, warming conflicts. Okay? So, all right, dear brothers, you can leave now. I bind all these dear brothers' conflicts, mixed messages, and overwhelming burdens. I bind all of this up, out, and away from all these dear brothers' mind, body, and auras now. From all four levels, all dimensions, every cell of their body now, past, present, and future, and all these dear brothers that will be listening to this later on, which is also speaking of eternally. I bind all of this up, out, and away from all these dear brothers' mind, bodies, and auras now, from all four levels, all dimensions, every cell of their body, all memory of it now, up, out, and away from their psyche, sub-psyche, emotional realms, and up, out, and away from their exponential world. I bind all of this to the sun to be repolarized for the good of all humanity, never to return. I command their light realms, their light states, their embodiment of their creator consciousness down, in, and through their body principles now. And I command their higher levels, their creator levels, their manifest levels, their angelic, archangelic, and their host realms, and their light bodies down, in, and through their body principles now to fully and completely honor, embed, and embody within their consciousness and within their embodiment now. And so it is. And now let's let our body speed up, speed up, speed up. Let's reclaim our body principle. Let our consciousness arise within our creator consciousness. Our creator consciousness opening iridescently and amplifying over time. And let's see what that's like. Let's welcome in our own clarity, our own iridescent, priceless clarity, to open iridescently, vibrantly. Opening and opening here. Clearer and clearer, more amplified and amplified, more vibrant and vibrant than ever. More iridescent, more divine, more beautifully clearer than ever. Opening and opening. Letting our light bodies, our creator consciousness arising and arising, even feeling our creator consciousness. Bring it on, baby. Let's go, let's go. This is my live stream, my world now. As creator incarnate, I reclaim my higher levels, my lower levels, my manifest levels, and my creator levels now. And what's it feel like now, sweetheart? Because now we're daring to let our live stream take off over time. What's it like now, sweetheart?
Oh, feels amazing.
Isn't that fabulous?
It's light and free and fun and playful, and I'm ready to go play outside.
Oh, bring it on, baby. Now
Absolutely.
it's letting the whole universe take command.
Yes. That's
And
so
running forth and
beautiful.
flourishing forth over time.
Yeah.
And letting
Wow.
ourselves start to be given to in hyperdrive.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
It is. It is. What an amazing experience today, William. This has been,
Thank you. This has been such a blast as always, sweetheart.
Wow. You've really really expanded and opened up, and it's such an amazing experience. And I'm really honored that you've been a part of this summit, and you've really just taken the time to really help us get connected to that divine pure presence, the creator essence that we are, and helping us to know how to get there whenever we want to. It's so simple. It's so easy to just be pure essence, creator consciousness, and I love that. Thank you so much.
Oh, and most definitely so mutually, sweetheart. And so thank you. It's always such an honor to get things rocking and rolling and running forth.
It is. It is. It's so fun to team up with people that are about expanding everybody and helping people realize the truth of who they are. I love it. I also understand that you have a really cool free gift that you want to give to everybody. Did you want to talk about it a little bit?
Oh yes, we're having a special on macaroni and cheese. Now I am
Awesome.
all really fond about the extra cheesy ones. Now I don't know about Kraft, but I am really fond of the homemade kind. Now
Me too.
you get the real cheese, you know, not the processed kind, because it's got flavor, but it's not all that. All right.
No.
Now it comes in a box, so no harm done, but it's not really preserved, so you kind of got to cook it right away. Now, okay, actually, the free gift today, I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese. I do not mean leaving one on. I know that you're already getting hungry. Now, from here, it's actually, uh, the free gift is titled A Healthy, Whole, and Complete Relationship with and Within Yourself.
Mm.
And there's many topics, much more than that we really put on this, on the labels here, or what we're going to read off. It's how to transition from the mind into the heart and merging of the heart into the mind, and how to flourish through creation in every way, which is part of your creator consciousness. And then the second one is going to be how to let a thought just be a thought, nothing more than a passing, leaving, collapsing deity, which is not really giving it any power, but letting yourself flourish right through it without being, I call it hijacked. It ran through the gamut with it. Okay,
I love that.
as well as how to let the energy emotions that have held it in place and gave it continual life, and then how to let it dissipate completely and dissolve without overtaking, running forth and overtaking your life stream. And then the next part is how to let the world be the world and accelerate the transition into many divine exquisite gifts that are being handed to you with clarity and ease, and the fruition of yourself that's opening, flourishing, taking off, and continuing to open, and flourish for you and around you. And as I was sharing a little bit ago, it's so much more. Because these are a few of the topics, but there's so much more with it and within it to assist your life stream to start rocking and rolling, opening up, amplifying, taking off, faster than ever, more than ever, sweetheart. Because, this is really about assisting, running forth, and, dear brothers, stepping up, running forth, taking off, imminently flourishing, and then having a blast over time.
Yeah.
And
Have a blast.
most importantly, in hyperdrive. Because, why wait around? I mean, hey, you've been stepping up, running forth, and now it is rock and roll time.
Yes, it is. It is rock and roll time. Awesome. What a great free gift. Would you like to, before we close, do you have any final words you want to share with people, little words of wisdom?
Absolutely. As you're connecting with your creator consciousness, as, when we're playing with what's most important for you, there's not a right or a wrong answer. The most important part is that you're not letting yourself be overtaken, be hijacked, be scrambled, scattered via the exponential world all around you. You're letting your presence, your lightness, your vibrancy arise, run forth. A belief is nothing but a belief except a beautiful highway that you're traveling down. And, you start to find, regardless of what a belief may be, it becomes so confining. But yet, there's not a good belief, there's not a bad belief. It's just a belief. It's a pathway that you start to find that you overcome, you supersede, you grow beyond. Some beliefs feel different than others. I'm lovable. Great. Of course you are, but it feels different than I'm not lovable. Of course, it feels so much more vibrant. But then that belief starts to become a knowingness. That, wow, of course I'm lovable. I'm love. I'm creator consciousness in a body on a planet. So, of course, please be clear, you're going to outgrow that. Your exponential world is going to open fruitionally, exponentially. So everything in your exponential world, of course, is going to begin to metamorphosize, to show you how lovable you are. And of course, at first, all of these situations, scenarios, are going to collapse. They used to show you how questionable that being lovable was, and even when you were questioning that as well. Well, all these deities, all these situations, all these scenarios, of course, are going to be collapsing, leaving, because new ones are coming forth, including new dear brothers are coming forth. Dear brothers that are going to honor you, love you, embrace you as the gift that you are. So let's just take a breath, be okay with all the changes, because remember, the changes are happening to honor you. Nothing's being taken away. There's a huge metamorphosis happening within you, for you, all around you, to bring to you the gifts that you've been asking for. So let's just dance with it. Let's just run through it. Let's run with it. But good heavens, let's celebrate it. You know, this is where we want to celebrate the priceless changes happening for you, around you, to compliment and to honor you. All of it's happening very much on purpose as you're arising. But once again, happening on purpose to celebrate and to honor you. So as we hold on to nothing, we get to receive everything.
That is so beautiful.
And then have more fun than ever.
I love that. I used to say when I was younger, I am everything, and being everything, I am nothing.
Exactly, because as you're nothing, you get to enjoy everything.
Absolutely.
And the beauty is that everything starts to unfold to honor you.
Yeah.
Without any colorful stuff playing out. And then singing and dancing, rock and rolling, playing, and your whole life stream becomes a dance. A dance that isn't, you miss me, I gotta dodge and hide away. But a dance that continually flourishes to compliment you. And then rock and rolling still.
Absolutely. Wow, William, what an amazing interview. Thank you so much for your time and all the amazing stuff that you've just expanded us to. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, and thank you, sweetheart. It's such an honor to get to be a part of connecting together and the wonderful Priceless Summit. And thank you, everyone, for investing in yourself and stepping up into your own divinity and your natural birthright.
Thanks so much, William.
You too, sweetheart. We love you dearly. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, love you too. Merry Christmas.
Okay, and we'll talk to you soon, beautiful.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.